Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Erika, and today I wanted to share with you guys my skincare routine. I often get a lot of questions about how I get my skin this glowy and fresh looking, so I just felt that it was time to finally share my techniques so that you have an opportunity to take control of your own skincare with some of the tips that I have and I've learned over the years. So we're gonna start off by putting on our headband. And sorry if I look in the side, it's where my viewfinder is, so I'll try to stay focused on you guys. And to this side I have my mirror, so if at any point I look on either side, I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to filming and talking to a camera. So here I have my bowl of water. I don't know if you can see, right here, it's my bowl of water. And normally I start off my skincare routine by putting back my hair, making sure it's up in a ponytail, away from my face, away from my neck. And I like to start my routine with these Olay dry wipes. So basically they're wipes that are completely dry, which is very nice for traveling. It's very nice for when you're on the go and you put it in your gym bag or your school bag and you just ever want to freshen up. So right now I'm wearing some skin tint and just like some mascara and eyeshadow, so nothing too crazy. And what you do with these is you actually rinse them or soak them in water and you lather them up. And they actually, if you see, they come to a lather, which is very nice. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open them and you're just gonna start going at your face and getting anything that you're wearing off. So I just usually go everywhere. I have some clear brow gel on too, so I can feel that sticking to this. And as you can see my tint on the napkin or the face wash, and you're just gonna go do your entire face. So here you'll be able to see some of the eyeshadow and mascara, which is very nice. And I'll try and write down in the description below the exact name of everything, so you're not like Googling dry Olay wash towelettes or whatever you call them. So then you just go and you go all around your face. I'm just gonna check in the mirror. I think most of my makeup is off. So you want to make sure that you get below your face line too, so all around your chin. I'm uncovering all my redness. I have very sensitive skin, so even this light scrubbing, as you can see, shows all my redness, but that's okay. So you're gonna rinse your hands, and then I'm just gonna stand up here and rinse, rinse, rinse. And then you just want to blot your face on a towel. You always want to be very careful and gentle with your face. So I don't know if you can see, but here I'll zoom in. I have mascara still underneath my eyes. Sorry, let me just let it focus. So I have mascara underneath my eyes, so we don't want to leave any makeup on our face, and that's a very important step in skincare. So I'm gonna go in with my actual cleanser now, which is Perfect Whip. So let's see again, something, I'm gonna get used to this eventually, but Perfect Whip cleanser. Again, I'll put everything in the description, so don't have to waste your time trying to focus it. And usually I just use about this size, I don't know, dime size, Canadian money, and I just sort of rinse it. And you always want to lather in your hands, okay? You always want to make sure that you're lathering in your hands before you lather on your face. So you want to get it nice and bubbly. This thing gets really bubbly, so you want to take it all over your cheeks, all over your nose, all over your forehead. You want to get nice and lathered up. And again, I just sort of leave this on for a bit. This is a great cleanser because I feel like it doesn't dry out my skin at all, which is very nice. So when I have this cleanser and I use it in the winter here in Canada, like I don't have to worry about it drying out my skin. So again, I go in, I try and lather it, make it nice and soapy. I get those suds forming, all the bubbles. I get any areas, I have a few pimples around my nose, so I want to make sure I scrub those, get underneath my eyes, but not in my eyes. I know I often make that mistake. So I can still see the mascara, we'll deal with that soon. But here, I'm gonna scrub, scrub, scrub lightly. Again, you don't wanna be too rough with your skin because it will show in wrinkles and stuff like that. So here, I'm gonna rinse off everything. So yes, I'm using old water just for the case of this video, but normally you'd be in front of a sink and using fresh water, but that's what I need to do to film this video and be in this lighting because the lighting in my washroom was very bad. So next on my list, I always take a toner. So toner is really good at getting anything that you've left behind with your double cleansing. So again, I started with my dry wipe, then I went in with my cleanser, and now I'm gonna go in with my toner. So for toner, I don't know if you can see it, it is a beauty water. I don't know how to focus this. I really wish I knew how to. There we go. So there you can get it. It's a beauty water and it's by Sun & Park. So I ordered it off of Amazon here in Canada. So I can also link that below. Not sponsored, nothing in this video is sponsored. I'm just truly a huge fan of skincare and I just love this technique, and it's really worked to clear up my skin, which I can totally show you guys before and afters. I'll put them somewhere either on the screen or in like the next clip. And it's truly transformed my skin, and it's given me the ability to have bump-free skin, which was my biggest problem for the past few years, is having bumps all over my forehead and then the typical hormonal breakout, which I feel like has really been controlled by this sort of skincare routine that I've come up with, and these products work really well together. They're very great for sensitive skin because I have very sensitive skin, so I haven't had any troubles with them. As you can see, like very little redness even while I'm doing this technique, so I really wanted to share this with you guys. So with the beauty water, oh here there, I normally take some, they're just like cotton swabs, but I get them from the Face Shop here in Canada, and they're called Silk and Soft facial pads. So they're just, I just see they're just regular cotton pads. I'm sure you can use regular ones. These ones are just nice because they don't leave behind any of like the fuzzies, you know, like the normal round cotton ones do. So it's very nice to use. So here, I kind of go a little bit crazy with my toner sometimes. I like the feeling that it gives me. You always want to go in an upward direction whenever you're using a toner, and this is when I really go into my eyes gently and I make sure I get everything that was left behind from my mascara or any of my eye makeup. So you go nice upward direction, down your neck, across the chin area, around your nose, so where I have some of my breakouts, and then now you go to the other eye. You want to get all the mascara out of your eye. Sorry, I'm still looking at my mirror trying to get everything. So here, there will be a little bit of redness because I am wiping, and anytime I even touch my face, I have redness. So yeah, so a lot of it, as you can see, has been cleaned off. There is some redness, but for the most part, nice and clean. So normally I take this down my neck because it's great toning properties, even clean any any makeup that I would have gotten down. So what's great is that you actually see that. So I know that's pretty disgusting, but if in a case like that where I actually wore makeup that day, sometimes I'll go in a second time even. So again, same technique, using the beauty water, using the toning water to go in a second time. And because here in Canada we have very, very harsh winters, my skin often gets very dry. So I like to use a very, very thick moisturizer. And one that I really fell in love with is this Spectro one. So here I can focus it for you guys. So it's a Spectro moisturizer. Again, I can link it below. I get it from my, sorry, let me focus. So I get it from my local Walmart, and they're great because they're cheap, first of all. It's a great drugstore product, and I don't, like, because it's drugstore, I don't feel scared using a little bit extra than I would a more high-end moisturizer. So this one I kind of go crazy, and it has an interesting smell. It smells kind of medicated, but it isn't, but that's what I would compare the smell to. So I usually rub it on my hands. I use it on my hands first and just pat it all over my skin. So I make sure to get all the areas that would need to be hydrated, because anytime you cleanse your face, you are stripping oils from your face. So it's very important to get all those oils back, and I always like to tap my face. One cream that I recently really fell in love with, it is a higher end cream though, so for people on a budget, probably not your best bet, but it's this Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice Moisturizer. So here, if I can focus it for you guys. So there, it's wonderful because it's so light and it's so creamy and it smells amazing. Like, I don't even know how to describe this watermelon smell. It smells so fresh, and I know that spring and summer is coming up, so I'm very excited to use this in the mornings. But definitely this is my go-to moisturizer. Any of my friends, any of my family, I always tell them, like, use this moisturizer. I've never had a problem with it. It's like dermatology recognized, like, it's so amazing, especially if you're on any sort of acne medications or anything that's super drying. This is a phenomenal cream. I've never broken out from it. I've never had any redness from it, and it does a very nice job moisturizing my face, I feel. And recently, I've gotten into eye cream. So I know that people sometimes put their eye cream before their moisturizer, sometimes they put it after. It is still a moisturizing cream, so you can do either one, or at least in my opinion, I feel like you could do either one. So normally now I've been finishing off my routine with the banana eye cream. So this is a newer product. I've never gotten into eye creams until recently. I've heard a lot of good things about this. So it smells, again, I'm crazy for smells. I love smelling good. So this is the OLEHENRIKSEN Banana Bright Eye Cream. Honestly, it smells like bananas. This summer, I'm gonna be smelling like watermelons and bananas, and I'm not mad about it. So you take your ring finger usually, you put it underneath your eye. You don't wanna get too close to your eye because you don't wanna risk getting it in your eye. And then you just go around the top very lightly. So again, very delicate touch. You don't wanna stretch your skin. You don't wanna cause any wrinkles. Again, you wanna be very preventative with your skincare. So here, again, I'm gonna put it a little bit underneath and a little bit over. You're just gonna be very careful with what you're doing around your eyes. And that's pretty much it. So that is my entire skincare routine. And again, it's very simple. It's 3 steps. So like I said, we do the first cleanser and then the regular cleanser because you wanna make sure your makeup is off. And then you do your toner with the beauty water, and then a simple moisturizer, whether it's drugstore or high end. I'm gonna keep looking at the side, I gotta get used to it. And then I finish off with an eye cream. And something that I'd like to mention, because today I was at Lush and I fall in love with all the Lush products. I have a problem, I know I have a problem, but I love the jelly masks that they use. Again, not sponsored, I paid for this with my own money, I'm addicted. So one that I really love is the Birth of Venus. So it's a blue mask, so as you can see here, it's jelly. And my biggest recommendation with these jelly masks is I know that I usually use too much if I don't sort of divide it up for myself. So what I do is I take it, I don't know if you can see this, but they come out as little triangles. And that's because I went and I cut out little triangles as if it were a pizza. So here, I'm trying out a new one. It's called Bunny Moon. So it's supposed to be really great. It has soothing sensitive skin properties with moisturizing honey, calming rose, and sweet vanilla. So it's actually amazing for my sensitive skin, so I'm very excited to try it out. So they usually come just like as a circle, so like as if you would have a pizza. And then what I do is I just take a knife and I divvy it up so it's nice and ready to use. So they're more manageable sizes. And even if you think that the triangles are too big, you can go in and just make them smaller. It depends like which areas. Like sometimes people like mixing masks, so you put some on your chin, some on your forehead. So it's great to divvy it up so you can be more explorative with your masks, I guess, and you can try it out. So that's my entire skincare routine. I could do one for the evening if you want, or one for specific seasons, because sometimes little things here and there change. Just let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like, and I'd be more than happy to come out with another video like that. So if you have any questions or if you have any comments that you want to make, I'd love to hear from you guys. So comment down below, I'll make sure to comment. If this video has helped you in any way to teach you anything about skincare, please leave a like. It lets me know that I'm doing something right on here. So I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.